Okay. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to this week's edition of Top 5 Friday. I'm your host, Eric Lyons. Y'all didn't like that? It's Eric Lyons. It's your boy. It's me. It's me. Welcome, YouTube family. Hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody had a great week. I hope everybody's ready for a great weekend. It's nice outside, man. Go get some fresh air. Some fresh air. Tell you what this week's episode is about. So earlier this week, midway point through the week, the NFL schedule was released. It's a great season ahead of us. It's a great season ahead of us. A lot of games I'm excited to see. Lots of games. We got Christmas football this year. Excited for that. And my boys will be there at Lambeau against the Browns. But we're not here to talk about just, normal regular season games. We're here to talk about primetime football. Primetime games. So here, today I'm breaking down my top 5 primetime games that's on the schedule this season. We got some playoff rematches, some very important late season divisional matchups. So let's get right into things. So let's start off with number 5. For number 5, I'm looking at week 5, Sunday Night Football. We got the Bills going to see the Kansas City Chiefs. So it's an AFC Championship game rematch. Obviously, I love to see the young gunslingers, Mahomes and Rodgers, going at it. That's always great. The Chiefs had the Bills' number last season. They had a lot of teams' numbers, but they played the Chiefs. They played the Bills early. Then they caught them again in the AFC title game and just did away with them. So I feel like, this is the chance for the Bills to redeem themselves. It's an early matchup. It's week 5. So I'm looking at the Bills like, can you exercise your demons of 2020 and head off, early in the season and take this momentum, and hopefully it'll carry you throughout January. We'll see. An early season matchup that we could see later on down the road. So I'm excited for that, man. Bills and the Chiefs. That's week 5 on Sunday Night Football. Now let's go to number 4. Number 4, looking at week 14 Monday night matchup between the Rams and the Cardinals. Obviously, the NFC West coming down the pipe. It's always interesting. We got the 49ers, the Seahawks, the Cardinals, and the Rams. And I feel like this is a season where we're going to see another wild NFC West season. I feel like each of these teams can compete. Everybody's back full strength, healthy to a certain extent. A late season matchup, week 14 matchup between the Rams and the Cardinals, man. We get Jalen versus D-Hop. Obviously, that's a matchup we want to see. Matt Stafford on primetime football going up against Kyler Murray. And it's just late season in the NFC West, man. It's a division matchup it'll have division implications, but playoff implications, seeding, everything's going to be on the line here. I'm excited to see that on Monday night, for sure. So let's get into number 3. Now, number 3 is interesting. Sunday Night Football, Packers at 49ers. Let me say this. I don't know why the hell they keep sending us out there, man. Why do they keep sending us to Levi Stadium? They keep sending us to New Orleans as well. When can they come to us? Why do we got to keep going out west, bro? Why do we got to keep going down to NOLA? But it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We smacked them last year in the initial rematch of the NFC title game in the initial NFC title game, back in 19. We smacked them, but they were a shell of themselves. They were injured. So that doesn't really count to me. They're back full strength. We're here. Let's do it. Let's really run it back this time. Let's really see if we are the better team. Now, what will also be interesting, this is early, this is week 3. Will Jimmy G or Aaron Rodgers be the starting quarterbacks in this game? That remains to be seen. That's another interesting storyline that we'll see with these early season matchups when we're talking about the Packers. Will Rodgers be there? But I'm excited to see it. Hopefully, another good matchup between the Packers and 49ers. Hopefully it's competitive. But, man, they got to stop sending them boys out to Levi Stadium, man. It's tiring. I'm over it. Number 2, week 4, Tom Brady's return to New England. Bucs at Patriots. Now, this is his return to Foxborough. A lot of things are going to be talked about leading up to this game. Because I think the biggest takeaway, the biggest hot takeaways that'll come away with this, if Bill beats Brady, it'll be, maybe Bill didn't need Brady. But if the Bucs beat the Patriots, it'll be, Brady didn't need Bill. So that's what it'll be. Are they going to shake hands? Will they talk before the game? Will they talk after the game? Will Brady get booed in Foxborough? It's a lot of things, that's going into this game that makes it intriguing. Will we see Cam or the rookie? Who knows, man? Who knows? So that's why it's number 2 on my top 5. Now, number 1, week 12, Sunday Night Football, Browns at Ravens. Browns at Ravens. We know this is the matchup. This is the marquee matchup in the AFC North. I've said that. I said this a couple years back. I said it's going to be the Browns and the Ravens. It's going to be Lamar and Baker. They're going to be the ones who continue to bump heads for division supremacy. I'm not looking at the Bengals yet. They still got to get things together. I'm looking at the Steelers, Big Ben, and they on the end of the road. I'm not worried about the Steelers. Browns and the Ravens are the marquee matchup, man. We saw they had the crazy matchup the last time they played. And this is interesting because the Browns go to see the Ravens week 12. Then they have their bye week. Then after the bye, they play the Ravens again. So it's a back-to-back divisional matchup for the Browns. That's kind of crazy to me. I don't know if that's ever happened before that way, but I think that's interesting. But yeah, man, at number one, I'm looking at the Browns and the Ravens. Once again, another young quarterback matchup. Mid-season, important divisional matchup. And then they see each other again week 14. Yeah, that's going to be great. That's going to be great. So once again, number 5, Sunday Night Football, Week 5, Bills at Chiefs. Number 4, Monday Night Football, Week 14, Rams at Cardinals. Number 3, Sunday Night Football, Week 3, Packers at 49ers. Number 2, Week 4, Sunday Night Football, Bucs at Patriots. And number 1, Sunday Night Football, Week 12, Browns at Ravens. We got a healthy schedule ahead of us, man. As you can see, there were no Thursday night games on this list. I don't understand why Thursday night games are so bad. We got to ask the schedule makers. But yeah, man, top 5 primetime games I'm looking forward to this season. But that's all I got for you today and this week. Make sure you listen to the pod earlier this week. Make sure you go check out the YouTube video I dropped, Eric vs. the World, new series. Make sure you tune in this Sunday on Instagram Live, where I'll hold the first live debate of Eric versus the World. It'll be great. And then you can see it again on Tuesday here on YouTube. Shout out to Stadium Scene TV. Shout out to my guys at Sports Headlines. If you know, you know. And thank you guys for tuning in. And I'll be back with another episode of Electrified, available on all DSPs on Monday. Also, I'll be releasing a new schedule of my own on Monday, so make sure you stay on the lookout for that. I'm Eric Lyons, and more importantly, man, be electrified.